They'll come out throwing here on first down. And right away, he lost the football. Now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off the game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
They'll run on first down. It's Horton. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Rams will strike first here, this wildcard matchup. The extra point up and good by Garibay. And it's now a 7-0 game. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Well, the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. They bring the 5 seed into the playoffs. Of course, they're one of the wild card teams. And when you're a wild card team, it makes it a little bit tougher. You have to win the extra game. But there's been a precedent set of teams doing that successfully in the past.
And it's usually teams that have aspects that really jump out at you and are really factors in the playoffs. I mean, Pittsburgh, they rode a heavy run game with Jerome Bettis when they won in 2005. And then don't forget, the Giants in 2007, that season, pass rush. Remember how big that was for them during the playoffs? And for Green Bay, it was the quarterback play of Aaron Rodgers. So to me, it's a matter of what's going to affect the game in a big way. Can that aspect of your team really make those plays? A lot of times it's pass rush and quarterback play.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to get this down to the 35.
That's not what I had.
That one goes for 36 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game. Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. On second down, they'll run with White. They juked him. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Wide open receiver, complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. It moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Back to throw, Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Antonio Gibson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And a good return is he'll stop just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. The offense coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. Give them 18 on the play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle they go. Horton. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. A play action fake. He'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. Akers will score. Touchdown. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete battle. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Back out there now to send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Meanwhile, Darnold's throw taken in by Evans here. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 33. That one goes for 24 yards. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Left side on the swing pass, and only able to get 2 yards, stopped at the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
That's complete. It's Cornell Powell. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this has definitely been a ball control offense here in the 1st half. We saw them go on a long scoring drive the last time they had the ball. And now here, they get the 3rd down conversion to keep this drive going.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold dancing to his left. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. Here's White. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To throw is Darnold. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. And a lineup going as a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on 3rd and goal.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. That's caught at the 2. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping them from the 1st down.
Yes, to his tracks. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get. I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. Really look at your defense and not give them that opportunity.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now,
this time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Lavonte David. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he's got some space here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Darnold. Flushed, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now it's Darnold. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Darnold. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. Their 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead is up to 8. So that one there, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And that's his 2nd touchdown run of this game, and this one, add a high degree of difficulty to it as well. I'm absolutely marveling at how effortless he makes this look. I mean, let's face it, he had a long way to go. But how about the vision, the creativity with the football in his hands? It's really something to watch.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. Darnold on 1st down. He completes it to Evans. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They run straight ahead here with White. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. Gibson gets hit and he fumbles it. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 33. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Darnold down to throw. Left side complete. That's Evans. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And we'll pause here for an injury. I believe that's a running back. Yeah, that's Rachaad White, who's shaken up. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Darnold. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he's got it. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin. Touchdown. And the Bucs are back within a couple of the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And this is now a 1-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, and he opted for the touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something which is wrong with the ball or the wind or something is funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Horton. And Hardline's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 123 yards rushing for him in his first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, it's Horton, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Not sure if he's looking for a cutback lane or whether he's trying to get to the corner, but he didn't find either. They end up forcing him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run on first down. Horton, and running room hard to here. He gets it down to the 8. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Darnell Mooney from 8 yards out. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point good by Garibay. And the lead is up to 8. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. 30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Darnold throw on target to Godwin here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Again, Darnold. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Powell. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 37. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The second of our 2 games here on this Super Wildcard Saturday is at halftime. We'll get it back out to you guys in just a minute. But first, let's take a look ahead to Sunday's action in the NFC. A 3-6 battle that ought to be a good one. And it's going to be one heck of a battle, that's for sure. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in the first half for Tampa Bay. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Rams, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half. Plenty of adjustments likely being made by both teams in their respective locker rooms. To find out who advances to the divisional round, let's get you back out to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, it may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
They find some open field here. This across midfield and inside the 45. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Going right back to Akers. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 47 yards on the ground for him so far. They'll go with Akers here up the middle, and he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll run here with Akers. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pick up 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll They'll try the left side. It's Horton. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the one.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Akers. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Akers, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead is up to 15 now. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Off of play action, Darnold. For Kidder here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Darnold. Over the middle to Evans. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Now again up the middle. This is White. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They go right back to White here on first down, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 65 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's complete. It's Okuegbunam. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. 2nd and 7 from the 20. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Back to throw, Darnold. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bucs get a bit closer.
3, 2, 1, watch.
Point after, right down the middle. And this is back to an 8-point game.
Can I stop him one time?
A good
One
drive that
fucking
time.
time?
They go 9 plays in all. And it's Mike
Every
Evans who
turnover.
caps it with a touchdown reception. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Rams ready to go on offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again here with Akers. And some room to work. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A quick throw outlined to Mooney. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Buccaneers' 12-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Akers. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On first down, it's Horton, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead is up to 15 now. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Darnold. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, a 22.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try to throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Darnold. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
Darnold to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Now it's Darnold. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. Here's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is indeed good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And the Rams getting set to go now. Can't officially call this a win for them yet, but it's looking good to move on to the divisional round. They'll be on the road, of course, as an underdog. But the age-old question, would you rather have the momentum they're going to have or sitting at home with a bye? I'm sure you'd probably rather have the bye.
You remember that conference call we had before the playoffs started? We were talking with some people in the industry.
There he goes, left side. 20. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. 75 yards. And the Rams continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. An extra point up and good by Garibay. And that will make this a 19-point game. So that run there, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And how about the situation that we're in right now? Because this is the 4th quarter. So you know there's some tired legs out there on defense and probably some tired minds as well trying to chase guys around for 4 quarters. But this is where conditioning, athleticism, that separates the good backs from the great backs. And that was an A-plus effort right there.
On first down, it's Darnold. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On the draw, it's White. Nifty move. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Buccaneers.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
From the 39, Darnold looking for Godwin, and it's out. He put it on the carpet, and now the Rams have got it going the other way. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some space here. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
They'll run on first down. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5. They'll try again. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that will up the lead up to 26. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Back now comes Tampa Bay. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Davion Taylor from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
From the 50, it's Darnold. And his throw is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Throwing again is Darnold. He completes it to Evans. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Darnold down to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. But look, this, and now it appears that the referee's being
Biggest plays under review.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss. Because, as you said, they've scored some points, and there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Darnold on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now Darnold. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. The Rams are on to next week as we say so long, everybody.